On this June 1st, I woke up with a clear mind, but I like to meditate in the morning. So I decided to meditate, and it led me to my anger, which I'm allowed to feel. I don't feel anger like everybody else. So this is me expressing how I feel on this video right here. To the person that I love so deeply, I hate that you don't exist. I hate that I miss a version of you that never existed in the first place because it was all fake in the first place. I hate that I fell in love with an ideal. And I've been chasing this ideal, trying to find the freedom, realizing this is just a system set up for me to fail. Because at the end of the day, we're not here to live for a means to an end. We're here to live within the means, not searching for the end, because the end is inevitable. So, one, I have a vendetta against the fact that as a young girl, I was taught to be kind. Sharing is caring. Be kind. And my favorite Disney fairy tale was Beauty and the Beast, which further solidified the ideology of being kind and giving yourself. This is where I get mad. Because why the fuck do you keep teaching young girls? I don't know if this is everybody or just young girls, but from my young girl to grown woman experience, you keep teaching young girls this stupid ass fairy tale. Martyr yourself, kill thyself. Even in the damn churches I was going to, kill thyself, martyr yourself, right? What is so important to this world about sacrifice? Sacrifice. Jesus, our God, gave his only begotten son to sacrifice himself for your sins. He asked Abraham to sacrifice his son for proof of alliance. What the fuck is wrong with you? You have Cain and Abel bring sacrifices of fruit and lamb, and then choose the fruit over the lamb. Then Cain still ends up sacrificing his brother, all while they're still in cahoots and consciousness of God. Hold on, let me reground myself. This world loves a martyr. I was about to go into another rant. Let me give you an example. I grew up loving Beauty and the Beast, the Disney version. I had both written text and the movie. And I had multiple versions of the written text too. But basically, and I didn't think about it this way, but the men in the story didn't martyr themselves. They were moving from a place of ego or bronze, right? For example, the witch who knocked on a beast's door to get access to shelter. Mind you, either way, she was a witch. I'm not saying it's not. What I'm saying is, you don't know what she was going to do once she got in the house anyway. So he says, no, I don't know you. Mind you, why the fuck would I let a whole stranger in my house? Because I was taught to be kind? No. Anyway, he says no to protect his peace. She finds that rude and casts a spell on him. Now he's a beast. Ooh, bars. Now he's a beast. And he can't lift his curse unless he finds true love. But he's wondering who's going to love a beast. All of this was because he chose to protect his peace. Skip along in the story, we have a girl named Belle living in her own little bubble, learning how to network very close with the baker, reading, singing, taking care of animals and her father, right? She was already content, already sacrificing herself in a way for her community, in a way. She was giving back, but she was already in a place of giving and receiving, contently, right? Happily, singing. A man sets eyes on her. She's the only woman who's not fawning over me. I want her. She's mine. Anyway, he pursues her. She denies him. He pursues her. She denies him. He pursues her. She gives him a slight chance, inevitably denying him. He's upset because he's getting denied. Because who wants to deny Gustav? He's Gustav. Every woman wants Gustav. Then be with the women who want you. The fuck? The freak? But no, sorry, that creator cracks me up. But anyway, no, he doesn't want the woman who want him. He wants the woman who doesn't want him. So he pursues and inevitably tricks the father. I'm pretty sure he's the one who put the bug in the dad's ear. Tricks the father to leave his daughter unattended. There's a somebody who needs him to make a delivery. So the father leaves his, mind you, the father pissed me off the whole movie. Let me get back to that. Leaves his daughter unattended. Gustav starts to put the Mac on. Yo, let me in the house. What's up, shorty? I'm just trying to holler at you. Let me sing a song to you. Let me show you how important I am in your life. She's like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm content here. I don't need that. How dare she not want me? I'm angry. I'm gonna drink about it. The dad gets lost. The girl's worried about her father. Hey, can anyone help me find my father? They're like, nah, that man's a kook anyway. We don't really rock with him. He's crazy. We don't. Why would we help you find your dad? We don't care about him. What? You don't care about your townsmen? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go find my own dad. She goes and finds her own dad. So now, here's the plot. A man expected her to offer himself up to her. She says no. He sacrifices the dad. She goes and sacrifices herself to find her dad. She ends up going to she ends up going to the beast's house. Because the dad ends up getting lost at the beast's house. She ends up getting lost at the beast's house. She goes to the beast's house. Now she's at the beast's house. The dad's like, no, don't be here, Belle. It's dangerous. He's a beast. The beast is like, I don't want any visitors. Rawr. Scare you away. Da 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 da. Clearly it didn't work. Which was his tactic the whole time, was to keep his peace. The prisoner wasn't even supposed to be there. He just kept him as a prisoner because he wasn't supposed to be there. But anyway, she martyrs herself up. She sacrifices herself for her father. Okay? She finds a way to love where she's at. She loves the books. She loves the access. She finds little friends in teacups. Mind you, this might be schizophrenia or something, because she's finding friends in teacups and candles. They talking people by the end of the movie, but these were talking appliances in the beginning. There has to be something about Stockholm Syndrome written in that motherfucker. But anyway, she finds a way to fall in love with her new bubble. She sacrifices herself and her happiness from her old bubble to find a way to fall in love with her new bubble, right? Which in return makes her fall in love with the beast, right? But the townsman, Gustav, is mad. Because how dare you take the woman that was meant for me? Because I said she was meant for me. So now I'm going to lock her dad up in the basement because he's old and crazy. So I'm going to mistreat her daddy. And then come and find her and beat this beast up because I'm that man. So then he goes and finds her. Or he's trying to break down the door to get to the beast. The beast is like fighting him off. He gets injured. She decides to throw herself in the middle of all of this. No, he's a really good man. He's really good. He's not bad. Another sacrifice of her. Self-sacrificing. Again, women are taught to be nurturing. So she found a way to love him through her nurturing nature. He's a really good man. He's not a bad man. He was sweet. He's a beast. He's a beast. But no, she loves him. She nurtured him. She fed him. She found a way to love her books with him. She shared her version of her with him, and he in some way opened up a little bit. In some way. She fell in love with a facade though, because he was never a beast and he didn't truly open up to her. I don't know if you realize that, but he didn't. By the end of the movie, the rose is falling. Everyone's like, that's the girl, she's the one, she's the one, she's the one. They choose her again. She's the one to break the curse. She didn't even really have a choice. She's been sacrificing herself by proxy every fucking time. So then she throws herself over the beast, trying to protect him because he was injured. And then she ends up kissing him. I'm in love with this beast. She performs bestiality, sacrificing herself for a motherfucking third time. So she sacrificed herself for her dad, sacrificed herself to protect the beast and become the martyr of like the story. Again, she's the martyr of the story to save the curse. And then she sacrifices him again, sacrifices herself again, kissing this beast. Now, not only did she leave her first comfortable bubble, she made a new comfort bubble, popped the comfort bubble, and then sacrificed her again to form another comfort bubble. Now the beast is a man, and they're living happily ever after. But they never truly opened up to each other. She fell in love with a variation of a beast. She's in love with a facade. And now it's not a facade anymore. She's still in love.